All right. Make sure my stuff's all good. Check, check, check. 1, 2. How do I sound, guys? I want to make sure I'm not peaking. I'm using my mixer tonight, so it's kind of different from mic to mic. Sometimes the mics are a little hotter. Sometimes they're not as hot, and it's just a matter of setting it up right. It is Planet CHH tonight. Let me go old school. I'm gonna come down with the mic. Planet CHH tonight, guys. What is going on? Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. Good to see everybody tonight. Early show tonight. I'm gonna go see Dune 2 tonight at 9:30 because I'm on Graveyard, so it's technically lunchtime for me around then. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go see Dune 2 tonight, and I figured why not hang out for a little bit. You know, I've got my Coke Zero. We're gonna see who we got in the chat tonight, guys. We're just gonna hang out and talk tonight. It's whatever you guys want to talk about. It's the audience question show. So let's see who we got with us tonight. Sam Thomas and Kevin Krueger, Davey Deathray, Rick's YouTube, Saturn Video, X-Bit Sam, Sub-Zero, Muzzak, Antonis, Quentin, how are you? Iron Wolf, Gavin W, what's up? Good to see everybody tonight. Retro Ryan, how are you? Good to see you. Witch Hunter, Justin, how are you? Tiffany, how are you? Summertime Blue, how are you? Robzilla, Anthony the third, look at that. Z Pam, Austin, Ann, Basement Blue. It's good to see everybody tonight. Let's see. Greetings from Virginia. We got Virginia in the house tonight. All right, guys. So let's see what you guys are saying. What's good, Big Sexy? What's up, Vinyl Steel? Good to see you. Absolutely. Davey, no problem, dude. I love Foz, by the way. Foz is my boy. Foz, I call him Fozzie. Fozzie's a good dude. Basement Blues enjoyed Dune 2. I'm expecting Dune 2 to be the best movie I've ever seen. Like, it kind of needs to be. Maybe I've built it up in my head too much, but I expect it to be the best movie I've ever seen. Also, I'm finally getting a tattoo. It's been a while since I've gotten a tattoo. This arm's pretty bare. I'm going to get an Alice Cooper tattoo right here. Because I've got just kind of, I can't figure out what to do on this arm. And ironically enough, this has become like a Halloween arm. But I don't think I want any more Halloween tattoos. So I'm probably not going to get any more Halloween tattoos. But I need an Alice Cooper tattoo. So I'm going to get something right there for the coop. So that'll be on the 18th. Get an Alice Cooper tat. You know what I mean? Yo, CHH, are you more excited about Scream 7 or Thanksgiving 2? It's different, right? Because excited may not be the right word for Scream, but it's just like, what the hell are they going to do now? Obviously, because of everything that went down. Thanksgiving 2, I'm like, oh, that's fun. It was successful. I actually really appreciate the fact that Eli did not rush it. He says, we're going to take a year off and we're going to write a good movie. We're not just going to crank out a movie. So that actually, I was pretty impressed by. So I guess you could say Thanksgiving 2. I'm going to see Godzilla and Kong on Friday. Very nice. My Ruin, how are you? Aloha. Good to see you. Trekopedia says, if the Elm Street hits 4K first, I will write. My coworker said they will absolutely not buy it. Warner Brothers can't be this stupid. So I did. If you guys don't know what he's referring to, I just did a video today. Let me show you. I just did this video today. Why releasing the Elm Street remake on 4K first could be disastrous. And I was just looking at the comments, and you guys ain't going to believe this. I pinned the comment The top comment, I work for Warner Brothers and I've never once been shocked by a bad decision we've made as a company. What the fuck? I mean, if they actually released the remake first, that's so stupid. My mouse keeps freezing up. All right, let's see what we got. Hopefully you're doing great tonight and enjoy your movie. Thank you, Matthew. Hope you're doing good too, man. I hope everybody here had a good Easter too. I worked, which is fine. You know, I did see the Wolfman got pushed back to 2025. That sucks. I was excited about that. Phoenix, very nice. Sorry, my mouse is freezing. I need a mouse pad in here. Godzilla vs Kong was a bunch of fun. Highly recommend. Yeah, I'm so like I've been getting a lot of messages about Godzilla and Kong. I guess people heard what I was saying about it, and they were telling me like, and a lot of people have. Nick has. A lot of people have. Like, dude, listen, Christian. I know it sounds stupid, but it was kind of. Some people were telling me it reminded them of an old, Showa era movie, which I guess that's fine. You know, I guess that's fine. We'll see. But I got to see Dune. Yeah, I'm so excited for Dune, guys. Oh, by the way, for everybody watching, I finally got my last poster I needed for my Studio B room. So once I get that hung up in there, I got to film a physical media news video tonight to go over the new stuff Scream Factory's launched or bringing out. My complaints with like why they're doing RoboCop 2 and not 3. You know they're going to put 3 out on 4K. Why would they not do it now? I don't know. Stupid. And just some other stuff that other people are saying is coming out. I like to report that just so people can be aware. So that sort of thing. What is your favorite Alice Cooper album? Great question. I don't know. It depends on the day. Killer is great. Hey Stupid is great. Last Temptation is fantastic. But today I'm going to say Brutal Planet. That's just such a great record. Brutal Planet is such a good record. It's such a good nu metal record too. You know, just get ready for Dune 3, so lower your expectations a bit. Well, I was exaggerating, but I do think it's going to be fantastic. I've heard nothing but the highest of praise for Dune 2, so I'm really excited. Get a Xenomorph tat? Oh shit. Maybe. I gotta get the coupe on me though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's sacrilege. Like, I love Blue Oyster Cult. That's one of my favorite bands. So, like, I'm glad I have that. But I gotta have the coupe on me. I have to. What do you think of the releases announced this year? I feel like it's been light and not as good as last year so far. As it's still early to say. I think I speak for everybody when I say where the fuck is Trick or Treat. I'm cursing tonight, guys. I apologize. Where the fuck is Trick or Treat? The '86 movie. Everybody knows that's supposed to be coming. We don't know where it's at yet, but we're all expecting it. I think it's going to be a good year. American Gigolo just got announced from Arrow, which I'm excited about. Horror-wise is kind of not necessarily weak. Like, there's cool stuff coming out. Like, my Stigmata should be here tomorrow. I got the media book from Dark Sky, and that was $20 on Amazon. Can't beat that. So I don't think it's been bad. I think we're gonna start kicking it up. The announcements for horror are gonna start kicking up. But it started out with a bang. I mean, the Conan collection very well could be release of the year. Very well could be. We're just waiting to see what else comes out. But like physical media release right now, the Conan set was fantastic. The Adventures of Big Daddy J. How are you? Good to see you. Oh man, I'm so excited for WrestleMania too. So excited. I love that CM Punk interview he did yesterday with what's that guy's name? Man, that was a great interview. And it basically What's that guy's name? Ariel Hawani? Man, that interview was incredible, and I completely agree with Punk that AEW is not a business. It's literally a rich guy who just has a bunch of wrestlers as friends that do a bunch of acrobats. I hate AEW. Thoughts on the RoboCop remake, RoboCop 2 and 4K? Z-Pam, I'm gonna talk about that when I film my physical media update video, but it's stupid. I think the remake of RoboCop is just garbage. It's yeah, I hate it. I'm not gonna buy it, but if people want to get that, awesome. I don't think it's a bad thing for Scream Factory to do that, but I also don't think it's a home run idea either. Like, I'm not saying RoboCop 3 is great. I mean, it's not. It's clearly the weakest of the 3 RoboCop films, especially with Peter Weller not being there and Fred Decker kind of being under the gun with it, but it's still charming. You know, the first 2 are fantastic. RoboCop 2 is mean as hell. But the remake of RoboCop is one of my least like remakes of all time. I really don't like it. So I'm shocked that they're doing that instead of just RoboCop 3 right now. I'm more excited for Thanksgiving 2 because it's fresh and they can keep John Carver alive and have it not be a whodunit. RoboCop 2 and 4K made my day. I agree. I really like the artwork that Devin Draws did, but I'm sure you guys notice on Scream Factory, if you want the new artwork, you got to buy all that extra shit. All of it. Can I do a video on 70s horror laserdisc? Yeah, I could. I think I have a number of them. I could definitely start squeezing some stuff out like that in YouTube Shorts. This is always a great place for me to do that stuff. I agree. I wish it was RoboCop 3. You know what? I watched the trailer for the first Omen. I thought it was going to be stupid, but I honestly thought the trailer looked good for it. There you go, Antonis. You can grab the remake on 4K. Autopsy of Jane Doe is good. Did that get announced? Did I miss that? I just think bringing Neve back is beating a dead horse. Who else is left to go after her? Muzak, the thing of it is, it's all business. It's all money. Nobody is going to be excited for us. The only way to fix the mess that they did at that point was to just pay Neve, however you say it. I've been watching a lot of Catfish, so I get them confused. You got to pay her a boatload of money and get her back. That's the only way to try to recover from this giant fiasco that they just had. That's it. It's all business. It's all about putting butts in seats. That's it. They don't give a shit about story, that kind of stuff. Paramount and Spyglass don't. Now, having Williamson write it's good because he's a really talented dude. He can write great TV too. So, I mean, this is the literal best case scenario in my opinion for like the Scream fans. I think this is the literal best case scenario. Well, that's what I was just talking about. That's what I was just talking about. Connor, how are you? If they are releasing the Elm Street remake first to gauge interest, everybody here needs to buy 10 copies. Scream Factory is releasing Species 2 on 4K. Oh man. Will they do 3 and 4? I don't know. If they sell well, maybe. By the way, we have 110 people in there. Thank you guys for showing up on such short notice. If y'all don't mind dropping a like. I found this channel from your friend's channel from that live stream the other week. I subbed to it and I'm going to look up some of your videos. Awesome. Thank you so much. Hey Christian, are you picking up anything from the Kino sale? Great question. If Leviathan is on sale, please believe. Please believe. Let's see if Leviathan is on sale. All right, let's see. Leviathan. Face Off is $17.99. Oh my god, Leviathan. Oh, fuck. Leviathan is 26, which is not bad, but I can get the Blu-ray for $16.59. I gotta get the 4K of Leviathan. I'm not getting the Blu-ray of Leviathan. Damn, you can get the Monster Squad Blu-ray for $8.49 from Kino. $8.49. Yeah, I'm gonna tonight. I'm gonna place an order. Austin says, "Hello, longtime viewer, first time joining live. Happy to be here. Good to have you here. Good to have you here." I'm kind of with you. I'll buy the remake. I won't like it, but I'll buy it. And if you watch the video I did too, guys, it's not me talking shit about the remake either. It's really not. It's just why I think it's a bad idea to release it first. You know, it's because I'm not. I wouldn't want to be that petty to say I don't like it, so they shouldn't do it. It's really not about that. It's just it's not a good metric. It's like Paramount doing a movie called Rings out of the blue and using that to gauge the interest of horror as to if a Friday the 13th film would be popular or not. It's just like, what? It's stupid. It's not the same thing, but I feel like it's the same line of thinking. It's a round peg in a square hole kind of thinking. Or it's a square peg and a round hole. More like it. Yeah, The Last Starfighter, man. Nick Castle. Scratch Burnout, good to see you. Just hanging out, going to see Doom tonight at 9:30 Central Time. Nice shirt, Christian. One of my favorite albums of all time, and easily Smashing Pumpkins' best. I agree. I am not a lifelong Pumpkins fan. I finally started listening to the Pumpkins about 3 or 4 years ago when I started watching some Billy Corgan stuff with TNA wrestling and NWA. And when I saw that he was a big wrestling guy, it was like a way for me to like get acquainted with him as a person. And then it made me want to listen to his band. And so then I really got into the Pumpkins. And 1979, I think, is just literally one of like the most perfect kind of, I don't know if ballad is the right word, but it's like 1979 is like one of those songs, like the second it starts, it's like it hits you. You're instantly thinking about old times. So when you can write classic songs like that, you respect. My family and I love Alice Cooper. He's an awesome dude. I'm glad he's so nice to fans and a horror fan to boot. He's my hero. Absolute hero. I know, that's insane. Godzilla vs. Kong is breaking the box office records. Fachi Cinema, good to see you, brother. How are you? Good to see you. Hoping that the Joker 2 is good. Fingers crossed. No, I'm not going to be at Scarefest. I'm not going to Scarefest this year. I did not, Gizmo. I did not. Although somebody just messaged me about a movie. I think it was Akeem. They just announced a Vinegar Syndrome title yesterday or today. I forgot. And he told me to get it. It's really good. I'd have to look at my phone. Excuse me. I don't know. Apparently they were making it. I don't keep up with that stuff that much, but last I heard it was happening. Ann says, I've been having a rough couple weeks. Your visit been helping me out a bit. Hope you're doing well. Keep up the great work. Can't wait for the studio to be well, I'm glad I can help, Ann, but hopefully whatever you're going through passes. God knows you're watching a lot of new movies, which I give you a lot of credit for that, because I know a lot of people that don't like to watch new stuff and explore new stuff. And the thing that I respect about what I see you doing is you're really getting into cult cinema and seeing things that most people wouldn't watch for like 5 or 6 years after they get into a genre. Like, I'll see you watch some pretty like cult stuff. So I give you all the credit in the world, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Ariel Hawani, yeah. It's a tag team match night 1, and something crazy is gonna happen. I just got my error 4444 release of Scissors Penis. That may be the release of the year. Prey says, "Good evening, Planet CHH. You tell me what vinyl player you had. I ended up getting one. Thank you. I actually just got a vinyl today. I kind of got this for the Elm Street collection. I have the 12-inch single of this, but Coming Back Hard Again is my favorite Fat Boys record because of the Louie Louie and the twist that they do. But this also has the Are You Ready for Freddy song on it, and I got it with the hype sticker. So the Fat Boys. Had to get that. Got that for $4 on eBay. How do you beat that? You're not late, Dino. You think we'll see Night of the Creeps, Day of the Dead, and 1408 on 4K from Scream soon? Oh yeah, what's up, Christian? 1408, I think just got a release overseas, but I don't think it was 4K. Night of the Creeps, definitely. Day of the Dead, hopefully. 1408, that would. It's either just not going to happen or it is, and I don't mean that as like a stupid answer. I just mean like it'll just randomly happen. But it's not something we're going to start speculating about or hearing about. That's just one of those, like the RoboCop remake. It'll just, boom, one day they'll announce it. And we'll be like, oh, okay. So it's literally going to be just like a toss-up with that movie. It'll randomly just happen one day. What's my favorite release of the year so far? Great question, Sammy. I would say it is... I'm waiting on one of my friends to get their goddamn Mario box set so we can do the big live stream event called like the Fantastic Five or whatever, or the Five who bought it, because it's like a joke. People start saying only 5 of us bought the Mario box set. It's probably the Mario box set, but because I'm waiting on somebody to get theirs, I think it got hung up in customs. At this time, I would say it's probably the Conan Chronicles. Just a fantastic. Those looked so fantastic. I loved them. Absolutely fantastic. The 2008 Day of the Dead. Oh man. Yeah, RoboCop 2's fucking awesome. I did like Frozen Empire. I reviewed it, Gavin. If you want to check out my review, I did. Just look back a couple of videos on that if you want to see my thoughts on that. What were your thoughts on the Beetlejuice 2 trailer? I think it's all right. You know, Christian, it's nice to know that you also have The Firm as your favorite Tom Cruise movie. I thought I was the only one. What a great... No, dude. The Firm is undeniably good. The Firm is such a good movie. I'm a drama Tom Cruise guy. You know, like Rain Man, The Firm, Vanilla Sky. Vanilla Sky is just fucking crazy. But I like those movies more than like Mission Impossibles and Jack Reachers and that sort of stuff. I heard the single, Eli. I heard the single. Justin, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, 40th anniversary of the final chapter. I know. I'm excited. I'm with him. I don't like the remake either. Early this month. I'm sure we'll do it probably next week. Quentin, it's coming. Mel, how are you? What's up, PCHH? Thank you for putting it. Mel is one of the only people that puts the P in there. You guys forget I'm a whole planet now. I'm not just CHH. Not long at all. Very quick, Dino. Very quick. When they ship me something, I usually get it in 7 days from when they ship it. Total Recall remake's not bad, but definitely the original. Definitely the original. As far as I know, Rick, it got canceled. I think it got canceled. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Fright Night 2 release got canceled. You know, Yeah, I'm gonna grab Leviathan. I'm gonna grab that tonight. Kino sells right now. I was just looking at let me show you guys. I was just looking at the site. You can get Face Off for 17. Look at this. You can get the Blu-ray of Monster Squad for $8.49. And I'm gonna get Leviathan. 26 is it's not a great price, but it's not a bad price. So, To Live and Die in LA, I can't recommend that enough. I've been vocal that To Live and Die in LA is the absolute best William Friedkin movie, in my humble opinion. So, I think they did. I don't know, or somebody did. Unless, look, I got fooled. Somebody tricked me, and I was so bummed out. Somebody said that Arrow was putting out Terminator 1 and 2 from Arrow, and I literally was like, holy shit, we're gonna get Terminator 2 for real this time. And then I was like, oh fuck, it's April Fool's, because I don't do April Fool's jokes, So I don't because I hate being tricked, and I don't like tricking people, so I don't partake in April Fool's jokes. So it doesn't even cross my mind to. I wasn't even thinking about it. Plus, it was like 1 a.m., so it was still like March 31st to me. People online start the April Fool's jokes. They wait till midnight. Boom! At the stroke of midnight, time to crack that whip. I don't know. I don't know if the website said. I'm sure it's going to be a couple of days. Couple of days, I'm sure. April 22nd. There you go. Not sure if it was on your radar, but Pennywise, the story of It Doc. People are putting out a book now. It's supposed to have never seen. It's supposed to have never before seen behind the scenes photos and more interviews. Very cool. I love that documentary. I bought that. I watched that. I love April Fool's Day. Yeah. I love it. I know. We got 30 5HXC in the house. How are you? We got Freddy Fazbear in the house. He said Friday the 13th Part 2 is a classic. Look at that. Freddy Fazbear shows up to drop solid facts. That's funny. John, how are you? Good to see you. Horror Collection 13, how are you? Good to see you. I would be okay with that, but that's because I just like that movie. So I would take my. I think the smart thing to do would put Friday the 13th Part 2 out, of course, but I'd be less bummed out. It's a different situation though, because we've already got a Friday movie on 4K, so it's not like they're breaking new ground there. So I'm looking to order Motel Hell. You say get the Blu-ray Steelbook or the 4K. Honestly, I would say, Wayne, get the whatever's at the best price, because it's not a movie that's going to blow your mind on 4K. It looks good, but I think the Blu-ray Steelbook is a 4K scan. Get the best priced one you can get. That's my recommendation. Very nice. My Walmart didn't have any of the $5 Steelbooks, but I don't think there's any that I saw people talking about that I was like, oh, let me go check mine. I mean, I did check, but I was like, oh my God, I've got to go to different Walmarts to go find that. What's up, pimp? Good to see you. Good to see you. I won't touch the remake unless it comes in a box set. Getting some 3D horror and adventure films from Kino. Very nice, Cat Drums. I really love A Nightmare on Elm Street 2 and Freddy and 4 Freddy Heads, 2 of the best. Oh yeah, I love me some Freddy. I love me some Freddy. Ryan, how are you? I mean, I hope it's not true, Muzak. In the video, I even said, I really hope I can look back at this video and laugh. Right? I want to look back at that video and laugh. My favorite Joker is the Jack Nicholson Joker, but that's just a personal taste. But I think Ledger struck a chord with the world, not America. He did something so good. He made those movies. So God bless him. I wish he was still with us, quite frankly. Oh yeah, dude, that interview was amazing. CM Punk destroyed AEW and basically said what everybody was thinking. It's not a real business. It's a bunch of acrobatics trying to impress a 60-something-year-old dirt sheet writer to get 5-star matches. It's brilliant. Everybody knew that, though. For some extra butter for you and your Dune 2 popcorn bucket, toss some Milk Duds in there for good measure. Well, I'll tell you what. How about this? Thank you for the $5 super chat, Cody. How about this?
Try as ye will, try as you might. The Butterman will be naked and afraid all night. But fear not, lucky lads. You don't have to be naked and afraid when you have the new limited edition St. Patty Days Planet Dirty shirt. You must have a 4-leaf clovers up ye ass. Because these shirts are now on sale for only $16. Happy St. Patrick's Day, D-lads.
I still have that on there. I'm gonna do that tonight, Eli. I just pulled out. My I found it. I really wish I had John Carpenter's Lost Themes 2 on vinyl. I have 1 on vinyl and I have 3. I just got 3, but 2 was unavailable on Amazon. 2 is the best one, in my opinion. Lost Themes 2. The opening track on Lost Themes 2 is some of the best work I think John's ever done. I just want to be entertained. Horror Collections 13. It's hard to say. I like them both. I want to be entertained. It's that simple for me. You know? No, I wish I would have got the hat if you're talking about the same thing. Bad Channels is a silly, fun movie. It's very ditzy and over the top, right? It's about this alien that takes over a radio station, then shrinks women down to 10 inches while playing hard rock songs. The soundtrack is amazing. I have the vinyl soundtrack to it. And I think the Blue Oyster Cult songs are fantastic. It's a silly, over the top, dumb movie, but I like it. It's classic Full Moon. Not the best from Full Moon, but it's not trying to be. It's just ridiculously over the top, silly. The music in it's great, though. I love the music in it. There's some great songs in there. I want the Mario stream too. I want it. Yeah, waiting on him. Waiting on him. Did you see Vinegar Syndrome's new terrible releases? Oh man, I can't talk. I'll get on a live stream and talk shit about Vinegar Syndrome, Justin, and then I'll buy stuff the same night. Well, I say stuff. I bought, what did I buy the other day? I bought Navy SEALs, which interestingly enough, I was like, let me see if there's a soundtrack to the movie. There is a soundtrack, and the soundtrack to Navy SEALs is fantastic. It's got Bon Jovi. It's got 2 Mr. Big songs. There's some really good songs in the soundtrack. Really big songs. I like Billy a lot. I relate to Billy. He's kind of like a no bullshit kind of guy. He doesn't act like a rock star whatsoever. He doesn't look like a rock star whatsoever. I like Billy a lot. Let's see. Tobin Bell is good in The Firm. He's creepy looking too with hair. Favorite scene in RoboCop 2? I always like it when they're trying to replicate RoboCop and that RoboCop 2 comes out and pulls its head off and it's the skeleton. Like all that stop motion stuff. Oh, man. I know, because I started asking around. I was like, "Where's Fright Night 2, that Cinema Museum thing?" And I did some research, and it just looked like it was pulled off the website. I think it got canceled. I think it just got canceled. I was bummed out. Chris Snyder, how are you? Good to see you. Yo, what's up? What's good, man? Just watched your newest Nightmare on Elm Street vid. Hey, man, how you doing? Thank you for watching, Jade. Appreciate that. Silhouetted animator says Disney is putting Freddy Got Fingered in the memory hole forever. So that's bullshit. Freddy Got Fingered is a classic. I love Tom Green. Michael Sullivan, how are you? Child actors who can really act, especially kid actors like Alex Vincent, Brandon Adams, and Miko Hughes, should talk about late 80s, early 90s are. Well, I don't know what Miko Hughes is going to say. He was a fucking baby. Alex Vincent, sure. You didn't have Danielle Harris in there, so I'm assuming you didn't think she was that good in Halloween 4 or 5. Not arguing with you. I'm assuming. Well, Alex Vincent. I mean, Miko Hughes could talk about New Nightmare a little bit. He was old enough to remember that. I did a VHS video about Fright Night 2, like home video stuff, and like overseas they put out a really great release of Fright Night 2. I don't know, probably the end of the month, closer to the end of the month, Connor. We have to let Brandon get settled in with his new baby, which congratulations to him for that. I like Slaughter High. I thought that Vestron release was sensational. It was the first time we ever saw the movie in high definition. It was shocking seeing it in high definition. If the only way you watched it before, like me, was that 6-pack DVD, the screen was like almost black. Like you almost couldn't even see anything. We got debt-free lifestyle in the house. How's it going, CHH? Not good. I got a lot of debt. Twisted Trucker, what's going on? How are you? Jason Goes to Hell needs to be the next 4K. Y'all are tripping. I got my Jason Goes to Hell right there, dude. You see it? Right there. I am on the sale right tonight, Chris. I'm just do a little pickup on the sale tonight. Marco, how are you? Good to see you, Marco. Let's see. Am I going to get the Tank Girl box set from Umbrella? I don't know. Eli. I'm not sure about that. Mark Hamill is the best Joker, hands down. I agree, Jaden. I totally agree. Now I'm craving red stripe beer. Try as he will, try as he might. That's such a funny clip. So for the backstory on that, guys, I sent Cody a script. I was like, hey, man, I like to throw on shirts for the special shows we do. He messages me. He goes, Christian, it keeps coming out Jamaican. So then he finally got it, and he sent me one that was with an Irish accent. And I was like, you know what? It's too funny with the Jamaican accent. And it's not even like it's a little Jamaican. It's full Jamaican. The butterman will be naked and afraid all night. Real quick, let's just play it again.
Try as ye will, try as you might, the butterman will be naked and afraid all night. But fear not, lucky lads, you don't have to be naked and afraid when you have the new limited edition St. Patty Days Planet Dirty shirt. You must have a 4-leaf clovers up ye ass. Because these shirts are now on sale for only $16. Happy St. Patrick's Day, D-lads.
It's oh my god, it's so good. The naked and afraid all night. Cody should have been in Scooby-Doo. The role that Miguel Nunez had. They should have let Cody do ADR for that. He would have killed it. Oh yeah, the 4K of Return of the Living Dead was amazing, especially when they have the half corpse down on the table and they got the camera looking down at it. I don't want to bring the house down, but did anybody here watch Quiet on Set? I scrolled down to the bottom of the comments because I realized I was far back, so I want to kind of keep up with you guys. Did anybody watch Quiet on Set? Like, did anybody see Quiet on Set on Max? Thank you, Brian. Appreciate that. Yeah, I got the room cleaned up. Room's looking good. I got a 65-inch TV in here now. 65 inches. Look how big that damn thing is. So Quiet on Set was obviously not a pleasant watch, but the thing that really had me wanting to see it was I didn't know that Brian Peck was going to get mentioned, but I knew. Right? I knew Brian Peck was going to get mentioned on that. There was a video I saw. Somebody sent me this video. And for the people that are like, no, I don't want to watch it. I totally get it. I'm not asking you to watch it because it's entertaining. No. But somebody had sent me a video of Leonardo DiCaprio when he was a kid on this TV show. And it was a behind the scenes shot of him walking around the set, and Brian Peck was on set, and they're touching each other. And it just makes me wonder if DiCaprio has a story to tell as well. But when, see, if anybody watches the old You Need a Horror Podcast episode I did, it was like the 6th or 7th episode. It's on Return of a Living Dead 2 and 3. And Nick wasn't even there. It was me and my buddy Steak Sauce doing it. We dove all into Brian Peck when we were talking about Return of the Living Dead 2. And we read about the arrest that happened in 2004 against Brian Peck. We read the court stuff. We talked about the accusations. And I didn't say it out loud in the episode, but in the back of my mind, I remember saying to myself, which guys could it have been during that time? And I remember in my head, I was like, it's like, besides Drake and Josh, I don't know who else it would have been. And so when Drake came on the end of episode 1 of Quiet on Set, guys, like when he showed up at the end of episode 1, I knew it. I said, Brian Peck did this to Drake. Like before Drake even opened his mouth, I knew it was going to be about Brian Peck because something in the back of my head told me it was him. So my thing is this, where the hell is Brian Peck now? I mean, he did his time for the crime. It wasn't just, but legally he served his time for what he did to Drake. So he's just somewhere. He was in the More Brains documentary in 2011, but like, where is he now? He has to literally just be hiding somewhere. Eli, buddy. No. It's not even a question of if Brian Peck touched or hurt Drake. It's not even a question. It's not even a question. He talked all about it. It was massive, this show. Dan wasn't convicted of anything. Schneider was, I mean, of course, there are the really dark rumors of Schneider, right? About him with Amanda and Zoe Lynn Spears. But he wasn't ever arrested or convicted of anything. But he was weird. Somebody said something to me that did, like, hey, you realize the Nickelodeon logo is a foot, right? I'm like, what? And then I looked at it. It's a foot. I never put 2 and 2 together because it's like this one oval blob and then these little ovals. And then they look like toes. So, yeah. Well, I knew he was hiding. I think Cody said he's in San Diego, but like, dude, he's got to literally be just in his house, like not stepping out. Like he probably can't walk outside anymore. But no, it's a difficult watch. And obviously they talked a lot about Amanda Bynes too, but it's a difficult watch. I'm not saying I recommend you watching it. I just want to know if people were aware about it, if they'd seen it, because it's crazy shit that's going on. That was going on. I follow Amanda Bynes on TikTok, and when she first showed up, it looked like somebody literally sucked the life out of her, the way she was talking. You know, she would just kind of stare into the camera and talk like this. Like no emotion. Like she legitimately was a robot, but she's slowly starting to come back now that she's on TikTok more and she's doing stuff and she's doing cameos. Like she's slowly coming back, you know. And I was the biggest Amanda Bynes fan in the world. I loved Amanda Bynes. Akeem, I just got my Nickelodeon has had different logos every that maybe they have. Yeah, you're right. But somebody showed me the foot one, and I was just like, holy shit. Let me see if I can show y'all. Nickelodeon foot logo. Like right here, I don't know why it never occurred to me that that was a foot. Right? But now when you look at it, it's like, well, of course that's a foot. Of course it is. So weird. Anyway. But Akeem, I just got my Iron Claw Blu-ray, man. Can't wait to watch that again. I don't know if she was walking around naked, but somebody shared a video of Amanda Bynes like last week. She got like a coffee somewhere, and she literally just crossed the street in Hollywood and didn't even look left or right. She didn't even look left or right. She just walked right through. Yeah. I just hope Amanda's okay. Who doesn't love Amanda Bynes? She was so popular. Anyway. I know it did go over. It went over my head. You know. Anyway, guys, we got a few more minutes. What else is on y'all's mind? Like I said, 9:30 tonight. I'm going to see Dune 2. I got to go film physical media update video. That'll be out tomorrow. Guys, if you're a patron, I have about 15 videos, not that many. I have like 8 videos already done on the channel that you get access to for $1. You can sign up to Patreon, and I literally film 3, 4, 5 videos a night, and I upload them to YouTube unlisted, and I send them out to my patrons. So you get access. I have videos about box sets. I have videos about the worst DVD set I ever bought. That's all out already on Patreon for $1. If you guys want to sign up for that, you'll get access to everything I do days in advance. So I'm proud of Lindsay Lohan too. Have you seen Suitable Flesh? I personally hate it. Yeah. Got it right here. I like Joe Lynch movies. It wasn't my favorite Joe Lynch movie. I thought it was all right. You know, I thought it was all right. Not my favorite, but I'll tell you what I have been watching. Holliston, which is Joe Lynch and Adam Green, the sitcom. This is so good. So, excuse me. Just watched Mute Witness and loved it. Oh yeah, I thought I remember you liking that one. Low power movies about people making. Yes, I do like that one. Do I have a review of The Shining? I don't know if I have a review of it, but I've talked about it a number of times. I think it's one of the greatest horror films of all time. Denmark in the house. Home theater Denmark. Hell yeah. Any trouble with the original Tales from the Crypt releases? No. Somebody said the one that I had I thought was a bootleg. If it is, it fooled me. Mine looks and plays fine. Rudy says Quentin should definitely be on Planet Dirty. Absolutely. Yes, I've seen the Art the Clown movies. I wouldn't even know where to begin, Jaden. Tons. 90s. Check out The Borrower. I don't think it's a slasher film, really, but check out The Borrower from 91. Go check that out. Scream Factory put up Blu-ray The Borrower. I have been watching Dark Side of the Ring. I thought the Buff Bagwell episode was good, but I really wanted to find out if he would admit that his mom called JR and still told him he couldn't come into work that night. I really want to know if that was true or not. I hope he's doing good though. The Beefcake episode was just sad because it's like Hogan doesn't talk to him no more. It's not been the best season. It really hasn't. They're just okay episodes, honestly. Favorite and least favorite Kubrick film? I don't know what my least favorite is. I don't find myself wanting to watch 2001: A Space Odyssey that much. My favorite is probably The Shining, and then possibly Eyes Wide Shut. Yes, I've seen The Evil Bong classic. Dude, it's so funny you mentioned Gags the Clown. I've been a big proponent of that movie lately. I've been talking all about Gags the Clown. I don't know if you were asking me or not. Um, I've got a Blu-ray of it somewhere, Ben Grimm. But yeah, I've been talking about Gags the Clown a lot. I like it. It's a pretty good found footage movie. PCHH, when you getting back to The Walking Dead? It's funny because I was doing pretty good about filming little short reviews on him. I finished season 3 and I thought it ended really strong, and I forgot to film my little short. I need to do that. Rick's starting to piss me off a little bit, but honestly, I kind of hate everybody. But like Jerry Seinfeld said, I'm a happy person that goes through life just hating everything. But no, I still like Rick, but sometimes I don't think he says what he needs to say. And his wife really pisses me off. Oh, I hate that bitch. Oh my God. I love Alone in the Dark. Classic film. Thoughts on Deadstream? Fucking great movie. So good. I watched Rose Red on TV when it premiered, and the scene where the guy's in bed and then the zombie dead girl leans over him scared the shit out of me. Quentin, you should go back on Sledgehammer's show again. I loved hearing you talk about Christian. This is a great episode. It was very good. Are you a fan of My Name is Earl? Been re-binging that, and I forgot. You know, Chris, I used to see the promotion for My Name is Earl on TV back in the day, but I never watched it. So I couldn't tell you much about it. I could not tell you much about it. What is your favorite scary movie? I'm gonna go with Gags the Clown. It's good. Do I like? We got 2 more minutes, guys. Rapid questions. Let them rip, and we're gonna get out of here. What do you think is better, Deadstream or Spree? Deadstream. I like Deadstream. I think Deadstream gets more funny every time you watch it. Or I like it more now than I did when I first saw it. I thought it was Justin, you understand, I thought I was gonna hate Deadstream. I saw the trailer and I was like, I hate this guy. I hate him. Annoying. He's gonna piss me off. Then he wins you over. Like he's kind of like that lovable idiot, right? So I think Deadstream is actually really funny. You know. I have to check that out. Home Theater Denmark. Murder in the Files. Scary. Everybody say this out loud with me. Scary as fuck. What do you think of the DVD that China has made that can hold the equivalent of 220,000 DVDs on one disc? As a physical media collector, I don't like the sound of that. Warner Brothers could basically say, here's our library of films on a DVD. I bet the picture quality sucks. What do I think about Jesse the Body Ventura? Well, how do you explain massive girders being thrown from the towers? My government lied to me on 9/11. The Gulf of Tonkin incident never happened. That's a terrible Jesse Ventura impression. What's your favorite space movie, CHH? I'm doing this where all month long I'm watching space. Why? I saw that you watched Event Horizon. Starfighter, Last Starfighter. I'm sure you've been seen me talk about that lately. If you haven't checked that out, the effects are a little modest. You gotta remember it was 84, but it's the director Nick Castle who was Michael Myers. It's great. Oh, Starman, John Carpenter, Starman. Got to check that out. Also, I would recommend Starship Troopers is probably the greatest movie you'll ever watch in your life. And I guarantee you somebody in the chat will say, oh yeah, he's right. Starship Troopers is amazing. Starman, Last Starfighter, and Starship Troopers. Watch those three and tell me which one you like the most. Return of Living Dead. Return of Living Dead. I'll give you 4 more questions. Someone in the chat, please link the best company for buying Blu-rays. I have asked now like 1,000 times. Go to Amazon. Queen Boudica Radiant. Go to Amazon. Use Amazon or go to Orbit DVD or Diabolic DVD for like the boutique title stuff, or you're getting like foreign stuff. I'm assuming you're statewide, Queen Boudica Radiant. Home Theater Denmark. I was so happy that you mentioned Event Horizon some time ago. Oh yeah, Event Horizon's great. Dune 2 Cruise Control. Do you guys realize that in Speed 2, this is Cody's favorite movie of all time? And remember this. This is Cody's favorite movie of all time. This is the opening of Speed 2. Some jackass steals a milk truck filled with Windows 98 computer monitors. Some jackass is in a getaway milk truck and he's flinging Windows 98 computer monitors at Jason Patrick. And Cody goes, hey, Christian, like Speed 1's good, but, Jason Patrick's really underrated. And, Speed 2 is actually a great movie, man. And you're like, even though it's called Speed, like it's like about a cruise ship. And I know they don't move fast, but man, the movie feels like a freight train. So it's actually a really great movie. I love the part of the movie where the milk truck. Ali, how are you? Are you old enough to remember Monster Vision, Up All Night? I caught the tail end of Monster Vision, Ali, because my grandma would watch a lot. So like 97, 8, 9, I think, and even in 2000 a little bit, Ali, I was watching Monster Vision. And I loved the Godzilla-thons they would have, too. My favorite Halloween movie in the franchise is definitely Resurrection. Yeah, Starship Troopers is the best. Favorite Hitchcock movie? Vertigo. No, there's not really like a horror company. It's physical media companies or physical media stores, but there's not like a horror company per se. Anyway, listen, guys, I had a blast tonight. I hope you... Christian, I know that it's a milk truck and like, those Windows 98 monitors, like they would hurt though. They would hurt really bad. I thought it was too. I hate Species movies. Those are stupid. Listen, I had a great time tonight, guys. I don't know if I'm going to review Dune 2 because it's kind of like way past the mark of throwing a review out for it. But listen, if you haven't dropped a like before we roll out, do that for me. I appreciate you guys hopping on for such short notice. And I believe my pal Davey Deathray, if you guys want to check him out, he's got a show he's doing with my buddy Fozzie. Is that tonight? Let me see. Davey, I'll hang on just a second longer to see if you answer, but I'm excited for that because Foz is such a good dude. I love Foz. I'm excited about that. Thank you, Josh. I'm glad, Josh, the movie collector. I'm glad you hung out too. Like I said, guys, if you want to sign up for the Patreon, you don't have to. I'm just saying, I have like literally 8 videos already done that you can watch. And I got some stuff I'm gonna film tonight. You'll get the tour of Studio B early, all that stuff. And go to youneedacandles.com and pick up some melts. I've still got some mega melts right here. The Return of the Mega Grape, all that stuff. Get on it, guys. Get on it. So this is your old pal CHH. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm going to leave it with Cody. Cody tonight. Cody says, check out Speed 2 Cruise Control. I love you guys. Y'all take care. Y'all take care. God bless you. And listen, have a great night. Everybody be safe. Take care.